Hello everyone, I am sitting inside of CostCo right now. You can see this is their, I don't want to call it a cafe, it's not really like a cafe, but this is their dining area. It's a little early in the morning, around, well, maybe it's early for being at Costco on a Wednesday. It's around 11 o'clock actually, so it's not what I would call early in the morning, but it's definitely early to be here. Basically, um, I was in the hospital recently dealing with a leg clot, and I was actually there for almost 2 months. It was just shy of 50 days, so it was a long time. I was in a lot of pain. I couldn't walk. I had to be in a wheelchair for a while, but now some days I carry around this cane, this walking stick, just to kind of be careful about not losing my balance or falling down or whatever. I'm taking blood thinners, and that makes me a little lightheaded. So what I am going to do is, attempt to walk from here to Hiroshima Station, and along the way we will pass Mazda Zoom Zoom Stadium also, and I will show you that as well as the station. Once we get to the station, kind of show you around a little bit, show you where things are, what's there, and then after that I'm going to take a break, and then I'll have to come back here because actually my van is parked here at Costco right upstairs. I can leave it there for a little while. There's no baseball game today, so I can park for a few hours for free, no big deal. And whenever I come back here, I might actually pick up a couple of groceries. But in just a moment, we will be heading out. But first, what I'm going to do is finish this latte. And I will take this opportunity to encourage all of you, if you have any questions about anything related to Hiroshima, Japan, or living here or whatever, even the medical system. Apparently I've had much more experience now with the medical system in Japan than most foreigners. So if you have any questions about any of that, insurance, medical leave, working in Japan, staying in the hospital, etc., then feel free to leave those in the comment section below. I haven't done an actual live video such as this in a very, very long time. And this is my first time using Prism. Prism is a software program and application that you put on your phone that enables you to make better live streams on your YouTube channel. So I decided to test it here. I do have another channel that's much more successful than this channel, but that channel, its focus is my renovation of an old Japanese house. And so doing these type of live video walks in the city don't really match with that channel's theme. So this channel is more about just life here in Japan, so it's better to do the live video here. I still don't have anybody live in the chat right now, and if I get anybody, I'll be surprised, but at the very least, some of you can find this later on and follow along. Feel free to jump to the sections of the video that you'd like to see most. Like I said, whenever we leave here, just a short distance from here is Mazda Zoom Zoom Stadium, where the Hiroshima Carp professional Japanese baseball team plays. They did really well this year. They came just shy of getting into the final playoff. They did really well at first, and there are basically three stages. There's a certain type of climax stage where the second and third place team have to play in each league or division, and whoever wins that, then they play the winner of the other division or league. I can't remember which one it is, and then the winner of that will face the other league or division. So basically, there's like four main games that play at the same time, and so there are 8 teams. The 4 that remain after that will play, and then the 2 remain will play in the final. Hiroshima won the first round and didn't do well at all in the second round. They got knocked out pretty quickly in the second round, so that was unfortunate. But still, they did pretty well overall. And it kind of reminds me of what the Astros did, the Houston Astros. They struggled a lot, especially earlier in the year. They had injuries and stuff, but they did manage to get to the ALCS, the Championship Series of the American League, which they weren't expected to do. They just barely got in, but they won their division and didn't pull it out against the Rangers, but that's okay because they still performed a lot better than they were expected to. Let me finish my latte. By the way, I'll remind you now, if you have any questions, feel free to post them. Oh, man. All of this was set up faster than I thought it would be, so maybe I should have finished my latte first. I thought it was much lower than this. How about this? How about I toss my garbage? I'll show you around. I gotta look and see where to turn. There we go. Okay, there's my view. There aren't too many people in here right now. Maybe about, you can see maybe about 5 or 6 tables are full. And there aren't any lines. So my advice for you is if you want to come to CostCo and eat and go shopping with not a lot of people, definitely come before lunchtime. Come before noon. And if it's on a weekday, it'll be even better. On the weekend, it's really, really busy here. Let me put my stuff away. And let's see, I'm gonna toss these things. Earphones. Here's my cane. Okay, forgot about my cane. I won't be able to drink this and walk around at the same time, but I can finish it. Try to show you the outside view. The entrance is right over here. The elevator is right there. They go to the parking decks. And the entrance to CostCo is right over there, or you can go in and go shopping. This is the neighborhood right around. Okay. Latte is finished. Okay. Now, let's go, shall we? Now, the cool thing is that if you come to Hiroshima and go from either Hiroshima Station down to CostCo or from CostCo to Hiroshima Station, it's literally a straight shot. It's straight down the road. You don't have to make any turns. So if you come out of the south side of Hiroshima Station, you just go to the left and go straight down the road and just keep going. Eventually you'll pass the stadium and then you'll see CostCo a little off the right. Yeah, I'm not going to be walking very fast. I don't have a lot of energy. If for some reason I'm not able to get to Hiroshima Station, I might have to just stop and relax and come back. I don't know if I can even get that far, but I wanted to try And I figured if I did a live video, it would kind of push me, challenge me to do it, you know? I wish I had my gimbal with me. Okay, now this is the main road I was talking about. This is the road that goes all the way down to the right. It goes all the way down to Hiroshima Station. And here's CostCo. So if you're going this way, which is on this road, this way, if you take a right here, you'll go to the Hiroshima Station. But if you're going this way from Hiroshima Station and you get down to right here, there's a 7-Eleven right over there. And if you just look to the left, you'll see CostCo, you know, like half a block from the main road. So it's very easy. Very difficult to miss, very easy to find. Now let's walk around the corner and get down to Mazda Zoom Zoom Stadium, shall we? There's also a sports club, fitness center here called Renaissance, and it's pretty large. It's right next to CostCo. It's between CostCo and Zoom Zoom Stadium. The name of this place is, this apartment is Ballpark Town. You probably know, if you know anything about Japan, that they like to make custom sewer manhole covers, right? And they've got some unique ones here that I'll show you in just a moment. Okay, here's the stadium, Mazda Zoom Zoom Stadium. And instead of walking straight down the road, we're going to walk in front of the stadium here, and then we'll come back and get on the main road. It's a cooler view if we walk this way. So let's do that. Yeah, you can see this is the first base side of the stadium over here. I've only been to one game. It was pretty cool, but it was a pretty crappy game. They lost 1-0. It was a very small scoring game, and they lost. So it couldn't have been a worse game to lose 1-0. And it was my first game, you know. Couldn't even score a run, and the other team scored 1. So it was a pitching duel. Very boring to watch. See the big stairs going up the side of the stadium there. Lights. When we go around the other side, you can see the name of the stadium painted on the side. My arm is already tired from holding the phone. Here it's almost like a lazy river that they've got running in front of it. They've got some rocks and water being pumped out right here. Stop for a second and take a look. Running all the way down there. Yeah, I don't have a lot of energy. For those of you watching this who don't know, last year... Oh, here's the manhole cover. Sorry, I'll get back to that in just a moment. I want to show you the manhole cover. There we go. So you can see the custom manhole covers around the stadium have the Hiroshima Carp logo, the team logo, and it says Hiroshima Sea Sewer. Hey, that's Hiroshima City Sewer, in case you're wondering what the C stands for. And the name of the team is the Carp, of course, is right there. And you see all the leaves. These are momiji tree, and these leaves come off of the tree. It's a very a common tree around here, very famous. Some pieces have broken off apparently, like these right here. This part of his face and his eye have come out, so it's a little in need of repair, but it still looks really cool, huh? The manhole covers all over Japan are pretty interesting. They've got a lot of very interesting manhole covers. And this is the main entrance. This is the ticket office right here. And then this is the main entrance. And there you go. You can see the name of the stadium on the side. Mazda Zoom Zoom Stadium. Alright. Now this is the intersection right through there. Back to the street where we need to go. So we're just going to walk around this way. I'm glad that I charged my phone up at least, because like I said, I really wanted to challenge myself and get out here and walk. There's another manhole cover. Like I was saying earlier, I spent almost 2 months in the hospital here in Hiroshima for a blood clot in my leg. That was really horrible. But last year, I had another difficult time, and was diagnosed with a cancer tumor on my right kidney, a large tumor on my kidney, which is still there right now. And I'm still dealing with that, and that is causing me to have anemia issues and edema. So my left leg, this leg here, is a little swollen, not as flexible, and a little sore. It was in such bad condition when I was at the hospital last month that I couldn't even walk. I had to sit in a wheelchair, and the pain was so bad I just wanted to give up. But they helped me out, and after quite a while in the in the hospital, I finally was able to leave about 10 days ago or so, and now I'm walking again. But I can walk without the cane, but I brought the cane with me just in case. Okay, this is something I think is very interesting. Look at all these vending machines. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 machines. Now the funny thing about these machines is they don't just have drinks. Like, these are all drinks. And then here you have things like bento boxes, sushi. Literally sushi right there. Isn't that amazing? Probably like yeah, so some of these are like Hiroshima local type foods. Others are just common, typical Japanese foods. But they've got some other stuff. You got some spicy foods here, maybe some okonomiyaki. They got some dumplings right there. That's my Chinese friends would love that one. Interesting. And then over here, what do we have? I don't even know that. It looks like a rice sandwich with I don't know what that is up there. And then the ones in the middle, I'm not sure. So it looks like chicken and pork. I'm very interested to know. I guess some of these you have to heat up. I don't know if they come heated or not. Here you have gyoza rolls, gyoza dumplings. That's interesting looking, and some pasta noodles, and some dessert, chocolate bananas maybe, sprinkles, more gyoza. Interesting. Well, let's continue on. So as far as my tumor is concerned, apparently the only treatment the local hospital offers is just chemotherapy. That's pretty much it. And I think that's interesting because from what I've learned about kidney cancer is that if you want to get that treated in America, chemotherapy isn't effective really. Not typically very effective, so it's not a first line option. I think immunotherapy is like one of the first options, but here they don't even offer that, and they just go straight to chemotherapy. And I asked, what are the other options? What else is there besides chemotherapy? Nothing. That's it. It's that or nothing. So I chose nothing. So I do take some medicine, like I said, the blood thinner for my to keep my blood clot from getting worse and to help break it up and improve, make it better. But I don't really want to go down the path of chemo, especially since it's not really, for most people, it's rarely ever effective versus kidney cancer. So no point in making myself sicker. And I just bought lots of vegetables and a juicer. So I'm going to be juicing those vegetables. And I was finally able to find a filter at a local store. And that filter will take out all the pieces, so I can drink the juice and do kind of a vegetable juice fast. Anyway, that's enough about that. There's a curry place. If you like Japanese curry, then you can go to this place. They're all over Japan. This is Coco Curry. They've got a few different types of curry places that are nice. You can smell it. It smells really good. Very high in salt or sodium, so I can't be eating there right now, but it does smell absolutely delicious. I did have something to eat a little while ago, which is or was chowder, clam chowder, and the non-sugar, sugar-free latte. Okay, whew. This big store right here is like an appliance store, and you'll see several stores like this in Japan where they put the store on the second floor, and the first floor it's elevated, so they have all this parking underneath. It's just a appliance place. Across the street is just a school. I won't be pointing the camera over there really, because I don't want them to think that I'm trying to spy on the kids or something. Last thing people need is to think that a foreigner's over here doing silly stuff again. About foreigners doing ridiculous things in Japan, including jumping on trains, taking trains for free, eating at hotels for free, doing all sorts of things that are illegal, stealing, getting in trouble, trespassing, just a variety of stupid things, doing a variety of stupid things because they think it's Japan and they think that everyone here is passive, so they can just get away with it. And they're also getting views, you know, they can get hundreds of thousands or millions of views by doing stupid things. It's retarded. I've been living here now for about 4 years. I've lived in Asia for almost 11 years. So about 7 years in China and 4 years here. And whenever foreigners, stupid foreigners come here and do stupid things, you know, it makes it more difficult for the foreigners like me who are here, not trying to bother anyone, but just to enjoy their lives and, you know, help other people enjoy their lives. Whew. Okay, straight ahead, the road turns slightly to the left. So if you can see down that far, straight ahead, there's a big building there, and that's the Edion building. Edion is a big, like, appliance, electronics retailer in Japan. They are also a big sponsor of a sports team, and so it's a well-known place. But in Hiroshima, this building is the biggest location. They have locations all over the place, all over Japan, but this particular one is like really nice. It's big and nice. And so maybe we'll walk through there instead of walking on the outside to the station. We'll do a walk through. So you can just see the inside. It's pretty cool. There's a big Starbucks on the second floor of this building that I really like. I do want to get a drink, but since I had I want to drink one right now. I'm gonna rest later after I've gotten this exercise with you guys. Whew. Alright, I think we're about to get the... Oh, no, green's already passed, but wait, there's another manhole cover. This one is not interesting. Okay. Alright, so from here, this building is the one I was talking about, this gray and white building. This is the Edion building. And this, so we'll continue walking this way. But this way right here, if you go right down there, I don't know if you can see it or not, but right in there, there's a streetcar. It's right in there. Right down there. It's about to turn and go towards the station. But that's a bridge actually, and there's a river right there that goes that way and left and right. And this bridge right here, it goes over a road and under the railroad tracks. And Hiroshima Station is not just a regular railway station, but it also has the Shinkansen. So if you want to take the high-speed train here, this is where it will stop. It will stop in Hiroshima Station. Pretty easy. Oh man, Glenn, wow, you found me on here. That's great. You're like the first person to join this live stream. That's cool. I wasn't expecting anybody to join because, I mean, I didn't announce it. It was just kind of a out of the blue thing, but I didn't think that this content would be proper to just put on my Kominka channel. So here I am. And by the way, I am using this because it's quite a distance from CostCo down here to Hiroshima Station. So I brought this for safety's sake. When I walk short distances, I keep it in the van. But if I feel a little sore or if I'm going to walk a lot, I bring it just in case. Better safe than sorry. You know, I do get lightheaded sometimes because of the medicine, the blood thinner, and so, you know, like I said, better safe than sorry. So appreciate you. Can you hear me okay? I've got my Bluetooth headphones on, and I'm not sure if the microphone from those are recording my audio or if the phone is recording the audio. Unfortunately, like I said earlier, I didn't bring my gimbal, but I want to exchange it. There's a better gimbal that I want to get, so I didn't want to take it out of the box. So there we go. Oh, got another message here. Let's see, what did you say? Stumbled across the live stream, been a subscriber to Winterborn since you first found English. Oh yeah, that's right, because you saw my original video that I posted here. That's right. For those of you who don't know, I did post a video about the old Japanese house that I got a while back, almost 2 years ago. It's on this channel, so you can go back and check that out, and you can actually go check out my other channel, which is called English Vera Akia Kominka Life. It's about an old Japanese house that I bought and I'm trying to renovate, but there's a lot to be done. But yeah, Glenn is quietly wondering. He's been following me for a while. He's been to visit a couple of times. He's done a lot to help me out. Even this walking stick, this is something that Glenn brought me, so putting it to use. Let's okay, this is the main Edion building I was talking about. If we keep walking straight, we'll go down to Hiroshima Station, but we can take a detour through here. It's a little quieter and maybe more interesting. All good on the sound, very clear. Good, that's good, awesome. I didn't know how it would work. This was my first time, so this bike store that they have here, not only do they sell bikes, but they even rent them. And look at this, it's November 1st, and of course the Christmas stuff is already out. I can guarantee you that you're going to see more Christmas stuff now than you will Halloween stuff. Okay, they got an Apple store here. Nothing I need in there. I thought this was just for display, but this is actually for sale. Isn't that crazy looking? 231,000 yen. So I'd say maybe $1,600 or so. Pretty interesting. The bikes here, even the most simple bikes or the simplest bikes, are quite expensive. I've looked at their prices before. And they've got a bookstore here. This place is very interesting because they have so many different types of things. You could come here and just kind of, if you wanted to buy a variety of things, maybe if you were here and you needed to do some shopping to pick up some gifts for several different types of family member, you could find a lot of stuff in this store. Not just on the first floor, but on the other floors. And there's a very interesting wine and alcohol store over there. Oh, thanks for letting me know. This is my first time using Prism. I finally was able to remove a lot of stuff from my phone and make room for it and get it set up and get it connected. So now it's all going. It's all working. Yeah, have a place to sit and read and relax. I kind of want to sit down, but I want to get to the station before I do that, so I'll walk really slowly to kind of take it easy. Got like a mini supermarket in here with a bunch of really nice import stuff, I'm sure. How do you like that? I think it'd be much cooler to have somebody with me and let them carry the camera. Mainly because my arm is so tired. Yeah, that's right. Food Grand Nietzsche. This is the name of a supermarket brand that has many locations around. And there's an apartment I was looking at in Onomichi, close to my school, that is a Nietzsche supermarket. It's pretty nice, actually. I think in the U.S. I would kind of compare it to Brookshire's. It's typically a nicer supermarket than the normal ones. But once again, you can see the Christmas stuff and winter stuff, right? It's already out and about. We also got travel gear for sale, mobile phone accessories. This is the local soccer team. See the Edion sponsorship. The name of the team is Sanfrecce. You can see the name right there. These cute little bears. They have an assortment of their stuff. And they're building a new stadium. That's one of the things that I want to show you guys whenever I actually get my new gimbal and feel even better. I'll take a stroll down to the new stadium where they're building it, and we'll look around. Yeah, more Christmas stuff. This is one of the reasons why I like being in Japan so much. In these cities during this time of year, they start to have lots and lots of Christmas decorations, more than I've ever seen in my life. Plus illuminations, Christmas lights and stuff everywhere. Lots of places you can go to view really cool light displays. And this is the baseball team that they have here in Hiroshima that I mentioned earlier. We walked past the Mazda Zoom Zoom Stadium, right? This is the team that plays there, the Hiroshima Carp. And of course, they'll always have lots of carp stuff for sale all over the city. But that's a really cool looking helmet. It's like a candy apple looking red. I like it. But anyway, I've always wanted to go to this place up here, but they changed it recently. The reason I wanted to go here is because it used to be called Doug's. Now it's called Le Garage. Some type of fresh food market cafe. But it used to be called Doug's, and I wanted to go eat here because they had these massive hamburgers. And a friend of mine back in the U.S., his name is Doug, so I wanted to come here and get a Doug burger, take a picture and send it back. But now I can't do that anymore. It's now Le Garage. I don't get it. I don't want to go to a garage and eat. No bicycles. trying not to point the camera directly at people. I don't really like that around here. She was like running right into me. I was trying to go around her and she decided to go right in front of me, so she almost hit me. Oh, wait a second. But they still do have Doug. Oh, okay, I see what happened. Doug's Burger is still here. Here we go. Check it out. I still have a chance to get the Doug's Burger. Doug's California Burger. The prices actually aren't that bad. I mean, they've got an array of burgers. They seem to go from about 860 for dine-in all the way up to 2,400 or so, depending on what you get and if it's takeout or in store. I still have a chance to get the Doug's Burger. Apparently, they just moved it. Le Garage is like a book and cafe place, so you can sit down and read books and eat, and they moved Doug's over into the back. So into the back area they still have Doug's. So hopefully in the future I can get healthy and get this tumor gone, and once I'm feeling good and strong and healthy, then I'll cheat one day and have a burger, but no time soon. That's why I haven't had this burger. Last thing I need right now is a hamburger. Okay, so as I showed you earlier, that road on the outside, we went through the building here instead of walking down the side of the road. This is where we would have come out. And Bic Camera is across the street, which is another place I like to go, and the National Mall. And there's a pachinko parlor in there. And this is where we'll cross next to the streetcar station. And you'll see all the renovation they're doing here outside of Hiroshima Station. A few years ago, none of this was here. It's all brand new construction, so they're really building it up. I can't wait to see what it's going to look like. It's crazy how it's changed around here. But here we have the streetcars. If you want to get around the main parts of Hiroshima, it's very easy to take these streetcars to various places. So from Hiroshima Station, you can get to the port, you can get to Hondori, you can go to Hiroshima Castle, many different areas. They also have the bus station past these on the other side, so if you need to take a bus to go to a place that's kind of further out, you can also do that. But I really do like the streetcars. I like trains, and the streetcars are really cool. So I do recommend you try, when you come to Hiroshima, try the streetcars at least once. Man, what is it with people just trying to run into me? There's a streetcar pulling out. This one's a little bit older. During Christmas time, they have, I think, one particular streetcar that is lit up. You have to go to a certain place to view it. It doesn't come down here to the station, but it's very old, looks very cool, and it has lots of lights on it. It's lit up a lot during Christmas time, during the holidays, and it looks really cool. I took a picture of it a couple years ago. But I haven't had any video of it, especially on the live video. I wonder what the signal will be like through the walkways into the station. Well, hey, that's a good question. Let's find out. I'm using Docomo. It's a 5G unlimited connection. So let's see if it can actually give us a decent signal all the way through. This is all that construction that's going on. It's above us now. So we have to follow these, and I kid you not, every single time I come here, this is like a maze. It tells you where to go through these walkways, and every single time I come here, they change. It reminds me of, try to get through here, I'm on the wrong side. There we go. It reminds me of like a labyrinth or something. Whenever you go through it and then you try to backtrack and it changes, so you just get lost. So yeah, you can just follow the sign. See, Hiroshima Station. Oh, it's straight up. Let's go through the wood. Always an adventure in there. Yeah, it is. Every single time. Like I said, I'm not kidding. Every single time I come here, they need to work on this area. Somebody lost their pen. They want to work on this area, so they'll change the walkways. And so the next day, it's different than it was the day before. Here's the elevator. I used to go upstairs, but there's no way. This is my enemy. If you want to know what my arch enemy is right now, it's this, stairs. But this is my buddy, the elevator. And the escalators. These are my buddies. This 7-Eleven over here, I know it's useless information, but this 7-Eleven over here used to not be here. It used to be just a wall. And it was actually over here on the right. So right over here you can see there's nothing there. It's just kind of closed. And that used to be where the 7-Eleven was, and they moved it over there. Okay, there we are. This is Hiroshima Station. This is the main south entrance. And just to the left, as soon as you come in, this is the main JR ticket gate. Now, if you come here and you're going to take the Shinkansen from here, it is possible to go through there and then take a right and go down to the ticket gate where the Shinkansen is. But unless you're actually going to take the JR train, it's kind of stupid to do that. It's useless. There's the ticket office, and you'll probably know the ticket counter, the machines buying tickets. But just past that, I'll show you in just a moment. If you go inside there, there's some doors. You go inside there, you can actually go in and buy tickets for the Shinkansen. And on the right side, you have the the station. It's like station shops, and we can take a walk through there if you'd like. There's no reason not to. Basically, I guess you could say there are three main things here at the station. You're going to find places to shop and buy stuff, and then you're going to find places to eat. The local trains, the buses, the streetcars, and the Shinkansen, the high-speed train. Yeah, they're very, very helpful in that ticket office. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much my overall. I think you would agree with me that, you know, anywhere in Japan you have a good experience, but in some places it seems like they are just really, like, it's genuine. It feels genuine. They're not just doing their job. They just really are nice people, and it's so nice to deal with that. But let's do a quick circle around here so you can just get kind of a gist. Any girls who might be interested, or if you have a girl you're interested in, maybe this is a place for you to come find something, because in this particular area, in these shops all around here, these are all about the ladies. So clothes and, you know, specialty foods, snacks, makeup, you know, just purses, bags, shoes, all sorts of stuff. Most everything in here is centered towards the ladies, I believe. Lindt chocolate, that's been there for a while. And there are several entrances here from the station into the Edion station shops. More makeup. And there's a little Starbucks right here If you're wondering if there's a Starbucks in the station, there is. But fair warning, there's not much room in here to sit. Usually if there is a seat, it's just a little one at this table, a little bar stool. And in the front where you go in to get your drink, there's often a line that goes all the way outside. So if you want to use this Starbucks, you need to get here early, or you're going to have to wait in a very, very long line. Anyway, I actually bought something here, this little store over here, a little Christmas card that I'm going to send. Probably going to have to send it within the next couple of weeks, so it gets to where it's going on time. It's going out of the country. And over on this side, you're going to find a lot more foods, not like cafes in this area. In this area, it's like local foods, sweets, snacks. A perfect place to stop and buy, like, if you want some gifts to take back home to your family, your friends. See, that's exactly what this stuff is for. And maybe from the mind of a foreigner, you might be thinking, oh yeah, they have all this stuff for foreigners and stuff out here, but that's actually not true. Most of this stuff is for Japanese who come here from other towns, other provinces or whatever, and whenever they go back, they take gifts like this. It's very common practice in Japan to take gifts back to your colleagues. So if you take time off and go to another city or whatever, whenever you return, it's customary to bring back gifts. It's almost kind of like a way of saying, conveniencing you while I was away. So they'll bring back these type of gifts. And this one's pretty cute. It's the baseball team gift set. Comes with the momiji manju snack. Several different types. You can see 5 different types. My favorite is matcha. Matcha is very delicious. But this is not bad. In dollars, it's just about $10. That's not bad. Pretty big box. But you know, stuff like this, if you get for your friends back in your home country, then you're not going to get this anywhere else because this is only here. It's a local baseball team, but also the momiji manju is local to here. But anyway, this is just one area. Look how much they have. This whole area, all of this is going to be this type of stuff. This whole area. Just tons and tons of stuff that you can either try for yourself or you can buy as gifts. It's up to you. But we'll take a swing around here. Some more Hiroshima carp stuff over here. Everywhere you see a big pile of red, you're probably going to find Hiroshima carp stuff. It's just, baseball is really big here. The local team is really big. And more momiji manju over here. Lemon snacks. In case you didn't know it, lemon stuff is very popular in Hiroshima. They grow a lot of lemons here. And so lemon snacks, lemon drinks, lemon cake. There's lots of lemon stuff. Very, very famous in Hiroshima. There's another stand that has tons of lemon stuff. I have a weakness for lemon candy, lemon cake, lemon drinks, anything with lemon. But of course, it's always packed with sugar, so I have to restrain myself. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. And it's not expensive. You can get one of those. That's a lemon manju for only $200. It's like $1.50. Lemon cider. I really want to try, but man, I can't have that sugar right now. Okay. Once you go through this gift area, you get to the, what's called the bar, Ekia bar, the dining terrace. And this is where a lot of the cafes are. So we can take a stroll through there right quick. I've eaten here a few times. I've actually had a couple of dates here. It's a really convenient, easy place to go on a date. If you live in Hiroshima and you meet somebody and you want to go on a date, very easy to arrange a date here. Hiroshima is a port city. They are famous for oysters. And I'm not a seafood guy, but I will tell you this, I highly recommend you try the fried oysters in Hiroshima. It won me over. I went on a date, and basically I got hooked. So regular oysters, lots of drinks, cocktails, beer, chicken rice, tartar chicken. Oh my gosh, this looks good. Yeah, the karaage here. I will try to move out of here and into a different area. If you don't know what okonomiyaki is and you've never had it, there are two main types: the Kanto okonomiyaki to the east, and then the Hiroshima okonomiyaki. I highly recommend you try the okonomiyaki here. And if you come to Hiroshima Station, of course, there are several restaurants that can do that. But there's an area of Hiroshima, there's a street that has lots of okonomiyaki shops. I was able to go there with my friend Koji and Roxy. And I had okonomiyaki with Roxy, Koji, and Edion when we were in Saijo. Saijo also has some great food, and Saijo is in East Hiroshima, or Higashi Hiroshima. I love being able to look at all these menus because you can literally just walk around and figure out what you want to eat. And many of these shops will also have models on display of the different types of food that you can order. If you see something you want to try, then you can just go on in. Of course, you can see right now it's not too bad. Even though it's lunchtime, it's not too busy. It's not too bad right now. This is pretty cool. You sit down and they've got the cooker right between you. Yes, window shopping for dinner. That's basically what it is. That's funny, the high school girls are sitting there eating lunch. I wonder if they're finished for the day or something. Okay, so, alright, now where we're at right now is on the second floor. And what I'd like to do, I wonder if the signal will be good enough to do this. Oh yeah, this is kind of like yakiniku. Yeah, yakiniku fast food. You just get some meat and you cook it on the grill. That's right. This is the place we just looked at. They have a little grill, just your own personal grill, or you can sit with one other person and grill your own food real quick. It's pretty cool. But this is what I was about to tell you. We're on the second floor right now. And if you go down to the first floor, actually I think we can take a look. This kind of shows you what's on the first floor and what's on the second floor. So, of course, we're on the second floor right now. There's Starbucks and some of the other cafes that are here. And then it lists some that are on the first. And look at all of these that are on the first floor. So everything I just showed you is on the second floor, but look how much more is on the first floor. Tons and tons of stuff down there, lots of choices. So you can actually come to the station here and eat several times and still, have many options to try. I think the last time I ate here it was like a curry. Okay. That's where we just walked through right there. Now we're going to go down the escalator. This is where we really test the signal of the phone, I think, because maybe there's a lot more blocking the signal if we go down to the first floor. If it's really bad, then I'll just try to quickly come back up and then make one final trip out and then wrap it up, I guess. Here we go. Okay. Oh, it smells so good down here. Yeah, they got a little line. Several places and lines. But I want to go down this way because they got some places down here that I want to show you. If you're looking for the bathroom in this place, you go down on the first floor and go all the way to the back, and then down this hallway, and then that's where the bathrooms would be. I thought that there was more dining back here one day, so I went this way, and it just leads to the bathrooms. Choppy and pixelated. Yeah, I'm not surprised. This is a pretty cool looking okonomiyaki place, I believe. It looks neat, doesn't it? I haven't been there yet, but it looks really cool. Oh, here's a good picture of okonomiyaki. If you haven't had this, I highly recommend you try. I don't like mine with any seafood in it, like no squid or anything. I like mine with just vegetables. I don't really prefer it with pork, but I would rather it with pork than seafood or anything like that. There's a dining terrace. If you go down all the way to the back and go outside, around the outside, there's another place to go dining, to go eating. But there's no point in walking out there because I can't go inside. All right. They have. It's also. Let's make a circle around, shall we? It's easy like true, but it's not always the case. Just because lines are long doesn't necessarily mean that the place is really, really good. It could just be the certain types of food or a certain type of day or whatever. Or it could be a new place that people want to try. It could be one of many different reasons. Okay, this leads back out into the station on the first floor. We're going to go around this way because I think there are some more shops, restaurants, cafes that we can check out. If I'm not mistaken, there's one right around the corner. Yep, this one right here. I had a date here. There's a place here called Pacho. This was the last place I ate at by myself. This is where I had the curry. Very delicious place. Their menu is very interesting. It has several different types of food on it. And then there's another walkway. Signal's weak here. It's funny because this is the closest to the outside of the building and this is the weakest signal. But this, oh yeah, check this out. Here they got a huge display. So you can see all the different types of food they have. Oh, the bread looks good. I know it's fake, but it still looks good to me. It's buttery. Yeah, I came here one time for a date. And I believe right here also, Masa. If you have a chance to come here, I can recommend this place. We had a pretty good experience. This is where I had the fried oysters. See? These are Hiroshima oysters. Several different types. Garlic butter, tomato cheese, deep fried, cheese gratin, breaded and baked, basil and mushroom, caponata, balsamic soy, avocado anchovy, vegetable cream, bruschetta and mozzarella, and raw sea urchin and salmon rice. Several different types you can try. You can get a set, like 3 oysters and a drink for maybe around $11 or so. That's really cheap for such a thing. To get some local fried oysters and try out something you may have never had before for just like $11 for the drink, that's not bad. In a place like this, it's pretty cool. But anyway, this is a Chinese dim sum place. We got your set menus. Yep. Hua lan. The hua means flower. And the logo looks like it has one and a flower, so that makes sense. Yeah. Every once in a while I gotta have some Chinese food, so a place like this, if I'm in the mood, I gotta come here and get some Chinese food. Okay, another place with a small line. Okay, if you go out this door right here, I think it's the Sheraton or the Hilton? Maybe the Sheraton. I think it's the Sheraton that's on the right. And then the Grand Via over there. The Hilton is not near the station, it's somewhere else. But what we're gonna do is we're done down here. So actually let's go back out this way. I want to go back up the escalator, but there's less people this way. So we'll walk back out this way. And so you can see the station on the first floor on the north side. And then we'll go back up the escalator. Head towards the south side of the station. It still feels weird to me to see foreigners, you know. I see several foreigners up here. Because when I was here, I was living here during most of the pandemic. And I didn't see any foreigners really when I would come here. Nobody, especially people with bags and stuff traveling, obvious tourists, never. Now they're all over the place. Very interesting. Okay. Alright, there's one more section to the station that's across that way, but where we came in earlier was opposite this. This is the north entrance. The north entrance on the first floor here. It comes right inside, and of course you've got the escalators, the stairs, and the elevator going up to the second floor, just like you do on the other side. However, as you can see, this side is constructed. It was completed a long time ago. This was finished when I got here. This has been here for a while. My guess is that they're going to try to make the south side look similar. That's just my guess, you know, with like shops and stuff, big open area, and then more shops and things on the top side. That's just my guess. But before we go back up, this side over here, this other side is not as large, and it does have a few restaurants or cafes, but the main thing over here I think is more about buying some food items. And there's a large, well, I'll say large for this area, supermarket, and then a specialty store, like a small import goods store. I don't know if you've heard of Jupiter. Jupiter is like an import food and goods store, drinks, foods, and stuff from other countries. But if you're not interested in Starbucks, if you like more specialty type coffee, this is a local Japanese shop. I don't know if you've heard of this brand before. It's more premium. It's Hoshino coffee. It's kind of a little more upscale. It's not going to be kind of like the takeout or grab and go kind of place. You sit down, they give you a cup and saucer, and it's a smaller cup of coffee. It's supposed to be, you know, really nicely brewed. If that's your thing, there you go. This is the entrance to the JR line right here on this side, so you can actually go in on the first floor from the north side. On this side, you have an area called the kitchen, and they're going to have some bakeries here. they've got some goodies here that I really want to try. Like, got pastries over there. Oh my gosh, I don't know if you can see this or not, but a maple walnut pastry. Oh my god, they always have something I want to eat, but I just have to say no. Right up here to the right is something else I want. These cheese tarts. The bakery with the cheese tarts. Oh my god. This whole... Look at this. Chocolate cheese tarts. Strawberry cheese tarts. Sweet potato cheese tarts. Mont Blanc cheese tarts. Salted caramel cheese tarts. And then the regular cheese tarts. I do really want to try the strawberry. But when I walked through here yesterday, right over here, they had matcha cheese tarts. And if you know me at all, you'll know that I love matcha. And I'm telling you now, I didn't buy one. So I'm not doing perfect in my battle against my tumor, but I just want to eat all of these, and I haven't had a single one. It's just like the hamburger, you know. I really want it, but I just haven't. I'm trying to get better. Okay, this place here, I think it's called Pavola. It is a very small import goods type shop by Jupiter. The company I told you about, Jupiter, is like some kind of supermarket brand that has lots of import goods, import foods. If you're in Hiroshima and if you're looking for a place to buy some foods that might come from your home country that you're not finding in the local supermarkets, you can come here. Very easy. Just come to the Hiroshima Station and you can come to this place. This is a small location, but they do have a lot of stuff that comes from various countries, and you might find some drinks or foods that actually come from your home country. So if you're looking for comfort food, you might actually find it here. They definitely have a lot of stuff that I recognize. Oh my gosh, more momiji manju and momiji donuts. Doesn't that look delicious? And I come to Hiroshima to go to the Byoin, the hospital.
Is that so?
Yeah, I have a problem with my leg. It's...
Take care.
Thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu.
Take care.
Thank you. Are you from Hiroshima?
I live in Hiroshima.
Ah, okay. I like it very much.
Sorry. I haven't been America, no America, and the other country, no America, the other country. My English no good.
Oh no, Joseph. Your English is very good. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I think
okay,
so.
no problem.
No problem. I can understand.
Really?
Yeah, very good. You know,
Okay.
many people don't speak English,
Oh,
so
really?
very good. Excellent. What's your name?
Yasoka.
That's okay. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Brandon. Hajimemashite.
ありがとう。ありがとうね。Go home ね。
I'll
I go back home ね。
have a rest
Little later ね。
later.
I go back home. Okay ね。
Okay.
Okay ね。
Well, it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And
Me too. Me too.
yes. Oh, let me
Thank you
grab
very
this
much.
with my other hand.
Oh, thank you very much.
Would you like to say hello to my friends?
Good. ありがとう。
Yeah.
ありがとう。Thank you.
Okay.
ありがとう。
Yeah. Thank you very
ありがとう
much.
ね。でも
気をつけてね。
Take care of looking around ね。
I will.
Okay.
Very slowly.
ありがとう。
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
Take care.
ありがとう。
ありがとうございます。Oh, that was pretty cool. just randomly started talking to me. This is a place where you can just pull up a chair and have some sake if you want to try some sake. Yeah. This place is difficult for me because when I'm trying to just but it kind of reminds me of what I was doing in the US. I would often cook for people. When I would fast, I would just start cooking for people. I even did that in China. This is the small supermarket. So the real supermarket is here. And then of course the import store is right over there. So if you come to Hiroshima Station, you could go to the supermarket and hit the import store at the same time. So it could be kind of like 2 in 1. But anyway, that was pretty cool. As I was walking past this little place here, it's like a izakaya, a mini izakaya. The guy just started talking to me in English. He said he's never been to another country, but I'm amazed he's speaking English. It's pretty cool. Supermarket. How do I know? It says right there. Yours. Thank you. If it's mine, then I'm just going to go in here to the cashiers and get all the money. And if they say why, I'll say because. Dun dun dun. Yeah, the random conversations. And by the way, the conversations that happen here with people in Hiroshima, much more common than the ones that happen in Tokyo. Just FYI. In Shibuya, especially at night, a lot of the younger crowd, they will often talk to me. They're younger, they're drinking, they're happy, they're having a good time. In town in Tokyo, and they've got some kimchi bowls and stuff here. This is another thing that I haven't eaten yet, but I want to try. They're not expensive. Wow, cheaper than Tokyo. But once again, I will put it off. Whoa, look at those uncut sushi rolls. That's what I want to eat. I don't want to cut it, I just want the uncut one. Trees and wind and maple. Boston Bakery. Interesting. So many sweets. Look at all of this. Konnichiwa. Just ridiculous the amount of stuff that is available here. This is why I tell people that whenever you go to a city, whenever you travel to a city in another country, you really should stay there a lot longer than a week. And the reason is because how can you possibly see everything and eat everything and experience everything in just 3 or 5 days or even a week? You know, it's practically impossible. If you decided, okay, I'm going to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day at some new place, how could you possibly experience that within a few days or a week? Look at these chocolate Christmas trees. Are you kidding me? $6,000 for that one. 4,700 for those. There's a Santa Claus, chocolate Santa Claus. Wow, yummy. Ornaments. Christmas radiation ball. The level 1 food area is not a fantastic signal for live streaming, cutting in and out a lot. Ah, okay. Gotcha. Well, good. I am finished there anyway. We have now come back out. So we went in over there and went all the way around and came out over here. There's, of course, the JR entrance, but we're going to go upstairs. So the signal should get better. There's no reason for us to go out there. There's really nothing to see on that side. There's a hotel to the left, a hotel to the right, and just some buildings across the street. Nothing really to see. Everything that's pretty much happening outside of Hiroshima Station is happening on the south side, in case you're wondering. Not much to look at or whatever on the north side. Just a heads up. And they do have a lot of lockers here, coin lockers. If you want to leave your stuff here at the station and come back later, you can. It's very easy. Back to the second floor. Here's the kitchen dining. There we go. Alright, now there's one area you didn't see to the south side. We came in way down there, right? And then we immediately went into the right into the area where they have all the makeup and stuff, and there's the Starbucks. So on the left, I told you, is the area where you can go inside, which is right here, these doors right here. You go inside there, you can buy tickets for the Shinkansen or whatever. But they do have machines right here. And then there's the Shinkansen gate right over there. So if you want to go right in the Shinkansen gate, it's on the north side right over there. There we go. So now you've basically seen everything there is to see on a, I guess, a general overall overview type level in Hiroshima Station. This is the ticketing area. Let's see here. If you're needing to pick up flowers for your main squeeze, you can do that right next to Starbucks. But anywho, my van is still parked at CostCo. I kind of wanted to sit down and take a break while I'm here, but I don't see any place to do that. So my plan is to go back to Starbucks in the Edion shopping mall and sit down for a bit before I walk back to CostCo, because that's kind of a long walk. By the way, there are some places inside here. So once you go in the gate, there's like a donut shop. There's a Moss Burger place in there. There's a Mr. Donut. Yeah, that's right. Right around the corner. So as soon as you go through the ticket gate to the right, there's a Mr. Donut. And if you didn't know this, if you order a latte or coffee, you can get free refills. So if you get the hot latte, you can just sit there for a while. So if you're waiting on a train, you have some time, you can actually get a hot latte and sit down and get refills for free. That's inside the gate. Starbucks is outside the gate. And yeah, you said, Glenn says it always looks busy, but the line moves okay. Yeah, I would say that the only line in Hiroshima Station that doesn't move very quickly is the Starbucks line. If the line is inside Starbucks, it's fine. But if the line is outside of Starbucks, then you might as well just give up and go somewhere else. That's my word of advice to you. Yep, you can see this side over here. All the construction going on. I really want to walk underground and take you over to the building where Big Camera is. I don't know why, but I love going into the Big Camera and Yodobashi Camera, places like that. But here, The only one they have is it's 70. But we can sure they'll be moving those around and changing it up a little bit as they finish the renovations. Streetcar? Yep. I'll go this way. See the sign for the streetcar? Phew. And once again, there's the Edion building. And where I'm headed is right into there and back up to the second floor where Starbucks is. Floor to Starbucks. And seems a good place to finish the video for today. To Peace Park, there is a ferry that will take you down the river. I've been waiting to do it because they were renovating the gate for a long time and I didn't want to go out there when the gate was covered up, so I waited. It took them years to do the renovation, but it's finished now. It finished about a year ago, I think. So, Edion. All right. I want you, dog burger. Okay, here are the escalators, so we'll go over there. I'm glad I'm not having to record this onto my phone, because my phone would just be going crazy trying to do all this video and making a copy of it at the same time. This is a really nice looking place. Like I said, it's also a really nice place to meet someone if you go on a date, or for a coffee date, or to meet a friend. It's very spacious. Once we get up here, you'll see how big it is, the Starbucks and the area up here. If you don't mind spending a little bit more for your stuff, you can also come shopping here. You're going to get treated really nicely. A little bit more money going through here than with the regular shops, I think. Chat GPT. What are these? Water tanks. That's interesting. Multi-water tank. I'm not really sure what I would use it for. I'm sure it has an instruction book that'll give me some ideas. Bioprogramming. Dun dun dun. Here is a variety of gifts. Like, this is a perfect place. I wouldn't know how to describe to you. It's just a mixture of things that are interesting that you could just pick up as gifts. Have you heard of MOVA globes? I've got these here now. Wow, 49,000. Yeah, a little pricey. They got pins, probably have lighters, all sorts of things. Book, look, they have book. And here's the Starbucks. This is the really good Starbucks. I don't recommend the one in the station. It's too small, too busy, too noisy. This one is more spacious, cooler, larger. Let's take a look at it. Pretty cool, huh? There's a little bit of a line, but it's not too bad. Come over here. Let's see if I can find a spot to sit down first. I'll leave my cane there so I can steal a spot. I hope I can find a spot where I can like chat without bothering anybody. Hopefully. Not enough room there. Let's go around. Backside is taken. Okay. I thought somebody was getting up to leave, but he was just waiting on someone. There's a chair here. There's the toilets here, left and right. End to the left, going to the right. Okay. I think I see a place where we might be able to chat without bothering anyone too much. Right here. There we go. I'll just leave my cane there. And my hat. Okay. Now I'm going to go back around. This is where we... Oops, sorry about that. This is where we came in. This is the line, so I'm going to go stand in line. I don't know where the line is. I don't know what's going on here. Sumimasen. Okay. It's here, then here, and here. I don't know what's going on. Okay, here we go. Okay, no new messages. It seems like the line has gotten a little whack. Kind of reminds me of when I go to CostCo. They have markers on the ground. They show you where you should line up at CostCo. But it never fails whenever I go there. If there are lots and lots of people, it's no problem. For some reason, they're all in the right place. But if there's just a few people, or like, you know, moderate amount of people, they're kind of scattered. There are multiple windows, so they think, I guess, in their mind that there should be multiple lines, but there aren't multiple lines. There's only one line, and that line leads to one point, and at that one point, you go from there to the next window that's open, so that whoever's there first gets served first. And I think it should be that way. But some people, when they get there, they just line up in, you know, various different places, and so it gets a little whack and out of order. That's kind of the way this line was just a moment ago. I don't understand why. More food that I won't be eating. White mocha cake, cheesecake, pumpkin cheesecake. This is some kind of specialty thing that they've got. I can't remember what it is. Some more cake here. They've got some yogurt sandwiches. Looks like a quiche, waffles, scones, cinnamon rolls with almond and chocolate on top, a few different types of donuts, and yeah, a bunch of stuff that Brandon can't eat. Anyway, before I get to the register, I'm gonna stop the video. Just wanted to say right quick, I thank you all for joining me. Hopefully next time I'll have my nice gimbal, be able to actually have something more planned and more stable, maybe even more interesting. But for now, I want to end this and say, see you next time. If there's a place in Hiroshima or in this area that you'd like to see, just let me know, because I'm sure I'll put it on the list. But until next time, I'll see you then. And Glenn, thank you so much for coming. And thank you for the walking stick. It's helped me a lot, especially today. Arigatou gozaimasu.